Georgia, a calm little community that's about to get shaken up with a college football rumble. Tonight's game will see some rain to go along with the cold. So let's get set for the Texas Longhorns and the Georgia Bulldogs. And here come the Bulldogs. Welcome, everyone. Brad Nessler here for EA Sports with my co-host Kirk Herbstreit and the coach, Lee Corso. We hope you're as excited as we are for this one. If you compare these teams on paper, they really look to be pretty equal. Kirk, what do you think?
Well, in a close matchup like this, I always like to look at the individual. Texas has been a little suspect at times this year against the run, and the challenge for them will be to slow down this running attack and this running back. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't think they have the personnel to do it.
And I like to add one thing. Texas has a good defense, but I think as good as their defense is, they will have a hard time defending this kind of running attack. I think they'll play well, but not well enough, sweetheart, to win this ball game.
Thanks, guys. Let's head down to the field. The two teams are lined up for the coin toss. We're ready to get this one underway as the teams are lined up for the opening kick. Short kick. He didn't get a hold of that one. Number 37 fields it at the 22. Missed tackle. They'll get the ball here at the 31-yard line. Texas lines up in a shotgun set. He drops back. Wants to throw outside, and he dropped it. How about that?
He's got to come up with that catch here.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. This is a catch that has to be made. There's really no excuse for dropping that ball.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. Number 11 with three wide receivers. On the ground with the tailback. Tackle. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 34. They line up with trips to the right. He's looking for his man. It falls incomplete. The tailback, the intended target.
Well, here the quarterback put just a little bit too much on the ball and overthrew him.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Williamson fields it at the 19. Can't wrap him up. Well, we've seen one offensive drive stall. Let's see how this offense does with their first possession. They'll go to work at the 26.
The Georgia Bulldogs will start the drive at the 26-yard line.
Georgia comes out with an I formation. Moss drops back on first down. It's tipped. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. That could have been a big play for the defense.
Yeah, even though he had a good shot at picking it off, it's still a heck of a play to force the incomplete pass.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 26. The Longhorns line up with 6 defensive backs. Moss drops back to pass. Looks. It's deflected. Batted away. Guys, someone must have gotten a hand up there because that ball came out of there kind of funny.
You bet. The quarterback let it fly, but it had no chance after that big tree got in the way.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on their own 26. The Bulldogs line up with 4 wideouts. Back to pass. He steps up, looking. Home run ball in the air. And got him! And he's tackled. Your reaction to that pass play, Coach?
Well, anytime you get a first down, you're happy. But in this case, you get a first down and then a bunch of yards on top of that. Ha! You're ecstatic.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. The Longhorns bring in their dime package. Moss will hand it off with the spin. Wilson with a takedown. And he picks up great yardage on the run.
Yeah, and it looked like everybody else was in slow motion on that run. Boy, this kid is fast.
It's first and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Longhorns line up with 6 defensive backs. Here's the long ball, left side. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. He's on a different level than everybody else, Coach.
And he sure is, my friend. This kid is a real deep threat. He can stretch the defense and cause a lot of problems for the secondary.
And he tacks on the extra point. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. And our score, Georgia 7, Texas nothing. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Number 3, back to
Kicks it off. Number 3 fields it at the 13.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
Did they have the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
They'll set up shop at the 28-yard line. Texas lines up in a shotgun set. He's gobbled up in the backfield. The quarterback draw not successful there.
Nope, and I'm going to tell you why. This defense was not fooled at all in that play.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 28. The Longhorns line up in an I formation. The offense is doing everything they can just to call the plays, and right now, they're not having much luck at all. Throws this one out to the left. Batted ball. He just floated that one up there, Kirk.
Well, the ball hung up there a little bit. Quarterback has to be careful throwing that type of pass because they're vulnerable to interceptions. You almost saw it right there.
It's third down and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. The intensity of this place is increasing. Drops back to pass. Throws off balance. Complete. And down he goes. Wow, how about that third down conversion?
Boy, what a play here, guys. I'm really impressed with the poise of this young quarterback. He was very cool and collected out there on that third and long play.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Texas comes out of the shotgun. Throws a stiff arm. And they hit him in the backfield. And they snuffed out the quarterback draw there.
And there was absolutely no place for that quarterback to run on that play. Good job by this defense.
It's second down now, 14 to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Texas comes out with an I formation. Inside handoff with a stiff arm. Spinning. And he's tackled. He really showed some good speed there.
I'll tell you, no question. When you talk about being able to turn on the jets and leave everybody in the dust, you have to mention this young man. He's got skills, but his speed is what the pro scouts are drooling about.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Texas comes out in the shotgun. He drops back. He's going right. And he pulls it down. And they get the first down on that completion, Coach.
That was a very nice first down conversion. The key to that play was the fact that the quarterback had plenty of time to look downfield.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 7th play of the current drive. Going with the shotgun here. They'll throw on 1st down. Wants to throw outside, and he dropped it. The wide receiver couldn't quite hang on to that. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. This is the 8th play of this drive. Back to pass. Throws it to the outside. His receiver has it. 1st down. What a pass.
Boy, that was a big-time throw by the quarterback. He did a good job of taking what the defense gives him.
On the 12, and they can smell the goal line. For the first time today, we'll get to see how this defense responds when they're backed up into the red zone. They'll throw on 1st down. He keeps it. Touchdown, Texas! So he calls the pass in the huddle, but calls his own number once the ball is snapped. What a run.
I think he saw an opening there and realized he could make it to the end zone.
And he hits the PAT. And under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. The score, Texas 7, Georgia 7. Texas to kick this one off. He kicks it. Here's the call from the referee.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. The ball will be spotted at the 35-yard.
You don't see that many kickoffs go out of bounds.
Well, that ball just came off his foot all messed up. We'll see if he's going to make a habit of that.
They'll start this drive at the 35-yard line. The Bulldogs line up with 3 receivers bunched. Moss drops to throw. He's looking. He's rolling right. He tosses it short. Spin move. And he's taken down. How about that play?
That's a good pickup there. He just dropped back and delivered a nice throw.
Second down and 5. Ball on their own 40. Texas lines up with 5 defensive backs. Pitches back. Broke away from one. And down he goes.
When you break one like that, you got to give credit to the offensive line.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 48. From the gun. Drops back to pass. And now he's going to run. Gets that one. Brought down.
Boy, that quarterback scramble is so dangerous.
You're right, Coach. The defense has so much to worry about. Not only do they have to be concerned about the receivers streaking downfield, they also have to keep an eye on this quarterback as well because he can kill you with his speed.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. The Bulldogs line up with 2 tight ends. Moss on 1st down. Throws. And got it complete. And he's taken down. What a catch. And that's going to give him a 1st down.
Well, that's a big play for the offense, but I think the defense needs to play a little bit tighter in the secondary.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. They find themselves in the red zone for the first time today. Over the middle. And that pass falls incomplete because it was deflected.
That's great defense right there, Brad. That's something the coaches always remind their players to do. Get a hand up in the face of the quarterback.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 15-yard line. Moss, back to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Somehow gets the ball away. He overshot his target there.
One of the things that is important here is that they come up with the blitz and don't give the quarterback enough space to throw the football.
Third and 10. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. Moss comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. He's got to throw it in a hurry, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. They were bringing a heavy rush on that one.
Brad, that's what happens if the quarterback holds the ball too long, waiting for his receivers to get open.
Here comes the kicker. He'll try to put his team up by a field goal. The kick is up. They'll get the ball here at the 23-yard line. Back to pass. He's under pressure, and they get the sack. The linebacker just shot in there and took down the quarterback.
He hardly had time to go through his progressions before the fifth-year senior was in his face.
It's second down and a long ways to go. Ball on their own 17. It's absolutely deafening down there. Drops back to pass. Over the middle. And he brings it down. They'll bring him down. Good yardage there. And that'll move the sticks.
Nice time to call pass here. It looked like the defense might have been looking run.
First and 10. Ball on the 38. They line up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. He's going right. And it's incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 38. The Longhorn set up in the gun. This sellout crowd is really making a difference now as these guys can't even call the play. And the quarterback picks up about 3 on the draw. And we're all tied up at the end of the first quarter. It's third down and 7 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. Georgia lines up in a dime defense here. On the ground, left side. He spins, and they make the stop. The defense comes up with a stop on third down.
Well, for some reason, they thought they'd be able to pick up the first down on the ground. I'm very surprised they didn't try to pass for it.
The defense looking to make this crowd a factor. Number 97 gets it off. Williamson takes it to 15. It's picked up. First and 10. We'll see what they can do in the red zone. And this stadium is getting loud. Nice play fake. Wants to throw outside. It's tipped.
I tell you what, Kirk, if that receiver doesn't get more aggressive, this defense is going to be knocking the balls down all game long.
You're absolutely right. That was a heads-up play by the corner, but it would have never happened if the receiver would have come back to the ball instead of waiting for it to fall into his lap.
it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 13. The offense got 6 the last time they were inside the 20. Let's see what they do here. On the ground with the tailback. And down he goes. 1 yard on the play.
1 yard gain on the play.
On the 12, and they can smell the goal line. They're really struggling now as this crowd is going absolutely insane. Back to pass. Throws it to the outside. Superb catch by the wide receiver for the score. And he tacks on the extra point.
And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Williamson fields it at the 7. Takes off a tackle at the 30. Their kicker missed the field goal attempt the last time this offense had it. Let's see what happens this time around. They'll take over at the 33-yard line.
First and 10.
Moss with 3 wide receivers. Makes a move. And they hit him in the backfield.
That time they came with the blitz and caused enough confusion up front, they were able to get to him.
Second and 11. Ball on their own 32.
32-yard line.
High formation here. Moss options out. He lateral. There's a fumble, and the offense will recover. They get that one back.
One thing about the option play is that it's risky. It takes time and practice to get it right.
Third down and a couple miles here. Ball on the 23. The Longhorns bring in their dime package. Throws it to the outside. Almost intercepted. So they go 3 and out after that incompletion.
Fourth and long. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Number 3 back deep to return.
Number 3 back to return.
Number 95 gets it off. Number 3 takes it to 32. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 40. They come out with 3 wide receivers.
First and 10.
They'll throw on first down. Throws this one out to the right. And it falls incomplete. The receiver couldn't catch up to that ball.
No, he couldn't. And I'll tell you what, the quarterback was conscious of the blitz that time by the defense. That may have been the reason that he overthrew the football.
Drops back to pass. He's going right. Incomplete pass. A little too much juice on that one.
This quarterback sometimes gets a little bit too excited back there and tries to put too much on it. Relax and just make a good throw.
It's third down and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. 3 wideouts here. He drops back. Throws it to the outside. It's deflected. 3 plays, all passes, and not one of them completed on that short series. And that's what you call a quick 3 and out, folks. Trying to make it hard to hear, and the defense urging the crowd to get to their feet. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Williamson fields it at the 17. He tries to win. The defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
They'll start this drive at the 36. Nickel defense. On the ground, the tailback. And he's taken down. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 37. Number 34 lines up for a single back. Moss will throw. No, they're going to hand it off. No gain.
No gain on the play.
Third and 9. Ball on the 37-yard line.
37-yard line.
The Bulldogs come out in the ace formation. Looks. Wants to throw outside. Found his man. Inside the 30. To the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. What an athletic play by the wideout.
This guy's one of the most athletic players I've seen all year. You realize in high school this guy was all-state in football, basketball, and baseball. He's been making big plays his whole life.
And he hits the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Georgia ready to kick this one off.
Number 5.
Short kick. He didn't get a hold of that one. Number 5 takes it at the 12. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. It's first and 10. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Number 32 alone in the backfield. They'll throw on first down. He'll zip this one off. They'll bring him down. Short pass there, and they get a moderate gain.
There's nothing wrong with nickel and diming him down the field.
Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 33.
33-yard line.
And this offense is having a difficult time doing anything at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. Steps up, looking. Under pressure. Rolls to the right. Down the middle. And it's incomplete. The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
Third and 6. Ball on the 33-yard line. Texas goes with the ace set here. Across the middle. It's tipped. That brings up a punting situation.
I'll tell you what, this defense did a heck of a job that time to hold them to 3 and out.
4th and 6. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The defense now really trying to get the crowd into it. Number 97 gets it off, and it's out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession. They'll get the ball here at the 41. They'll throw on first down. Over the middle. And that one's fallen incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 41.
41-yard line.
Texas comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. He rolls out to the left, bumps once, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. And the big fella gets a sack.
Well, for being such a hog molly, he can move a lot better than I thought.
Oh, yeah, Kirk, you didn't call him hog molly when you saw him at the hotel.
Third down and a couple miles here. Ball on the 35. The Longhorns line up in a nickel back. Moss back to pass. He's looking. Waits. Looks like he's going to run.
On the carry. 8 of 13 on the play. Fourth and 3. Ball on the 48-yard line.
No surprise here as they prepare to punt it away. He gets it away, and it's a skyrocket. Number 3 calls for the fair catch. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3-and-out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
Yeah, maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show what you're made out of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
Number 32 lines up in the deep back. I formation. Drops back to pass. He takes off. A 5-yard quarterback scramble. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half.
On the 20-yard line.
This sellout crowd is really making a difference now as these guys can't even call the play. He drops back. Throws it out there, and it's caught. And they got him for a loss. Georgia calls a timeout. Third and 8. Ball on their own 17. They're really struggling now as this crowd is going absolutely insane. Brought down. Georgia takes a timeout. The defense looking to make this crowd a factor. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Williamson fields it at the 35. The defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
They'll take over at the 36-yard line. Number 34 is the single setback. Looks, rolling out to the left side. He throws it, and he dropped it. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 36. Georgia comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Looking, look out, and they couldn't hook up on that one. No way for the wideout to get back to that one.
The intended receiver on the play.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
36-yard line.
Number 34 is the deep back as they line up in the I. Moss steps back to pass. He's looking. Looks like he's going to run. And down he goes. Boy, that was a pretty run.
There you see why having a quarterback with the ability and speed like this young man does is so deadly.
Yeah, I'd keep one, maybe 2 sets of eyes on this guy at all times.
It's 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. Moss is back in the gun. Moss drops back. Wants to throw outside. It's tipped. He still hasn't completed a pass this drive, but we may see another one here.
Williamson, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball right around midfield. The Bulldogs line up in an I formation. Moss set to go to the air. Across the middle. Got it. And they make the stop. How about that reception, Lee?
A good throw, plus a nice catch, and some good blocking equals to a chunk of yards. That's exactly what you practice all the time, Brad.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Bulldogs come out in a shotgun. Moss drops back on first down. He's going to take off, and he's taken down. And he picks up good yardage on the scramble.
That play was exactly why a quarterback with good speed can kill you.
Moss to the air on first down. And he's going to lose yards on this one. Defense looked like it jumped early there.
Offsides. On the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still on first
And
down.
he was across the line before the play got underway.
He must have thought one of the linemen moved.
First down and 5 to go. Ball in the 23. 3 wideouts here. Back to pass. Looks. Rolls right. He keeps it. And they push him out. And a good decision there.
Yep, he didn't have anybody open downfield, and instead of panicking and throwing the ball into coverage or maybe throwing the ball away, he had the composure to recognize the open field and had the athletic ability to get the first down. That's a nice job.
First and 10. They're inside the 20. The offense gets set as they attempt to put an end to these red zone blues. Moss on the option, and now he pitches it. Spins up the field, and he's tackled in the open field. Gain of 9. As we've seen before, they go with a hurry-up offense. The Bulldogs line up in an I formation. Now he pitches it. Big opening! Touchdown, Georgia! And he tacks on the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. We should have a return on this one. Number 3 takes it at the 8. They'll go to work at the 32-yard line. One more play now before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. Drop back to pass. He steps up, looking. And he's got all the time in the world. He decides to run with it. Breaks one. And he's tackled. Folks, let's pause now as we reach the end of the first half. Our score at halftime, Georgia 21, Texas 14. Texas will be kicking off to start the second half.
Number 23, back to return.
Kicks it off. Williamson fields it at the 9. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
On the return.
They'll start this drive at the 11.
11-yard line. First and 10.
High formation here. Moss tosses to the left side. with the spin. They'll bring him down, and he has a huge run.
I'll tell you right now, this guy is arguably one of the fastest players in college football today. There you see him turn it upfield with such fluidity and quickness.
I agree with you. He's such a natural runner.
It's 1st and 10, ball on the 22-yard line. Moss on the option left side. He laterals the ball. He juked him out of his shoes. Tackled. A nice pickup of about 8 yards. Second and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 30-yard line. The Bulldogs come out in the ace formation. A little juke. Brought down. The halfback gets a couple there on the counter.
Gain of 2 on the play.
3rd down and short. Ball on their own 32.
32-yard line.
They're crowding the line. Moss pitches out to the right. And he's stopped behind the line. No place to go that time, and the offense loses a yard or 2.
Nice job of plugging up all the gaps and the possible cutback lanes by the defense.
The special teams coach sends his punt team out on the field. He gets it off. Number 3 fields at the 29. Well, before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll set up shop at the 31. Texas sets up in the eye. Toss. Bruce brings him down for a loss. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 31. The Longhorn set up in the gun. He drops back. He spins around, and they hit him in the backfield. Third and 11. Ball on the 30. Number 11 with 3 wide receivers. He's looking. Wants the middle. Found his man. And he's taken down. Nice play call to get him the conversion.
When a team converts on 3rd down, they can really frustrate a defense. When they converted 3rd and long, it just makes them sick.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. And this offense is having a difficult time doing anything at the line of scrimmage. Throws this one out to the right, and it falls incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. Second and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Longhorns come out in the shotgun. And he throws it away. He got the ball away, but it wasn't anywhere near a completion.
Nah, he just wanted to avoid the sack.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. The Longhorn set up in the gun. Back to pass. Swings it out to his man on the screen. He's gobbled up in the backfield. So they go to the screen, and it's going to lose him a couple.
It looked like they were confused by the zone defense out there. They didn't know who to block.
Trying to get that home field advantage, and the defense is doing their best to fire up this crowd. It's off, and it is a dandy. Williamson fields at the 17. There's a missed tackle. Well, before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll get the ball here at the 29-yard line. The Bulldogs go with the I formation. Barnes gives it up the middle. They'll bring him down. He's not just a big lumbering guy out there.
Yeah, he is. He's a big lumbering guy with some speed. Good looking run for the 1st and 10.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 40. Number 34 lines up as a single back. Looks. Rolling out to the right side. Throws. Brought down. And they get the first down on that completion, Coach.
That was a very nice 1st down conversion. The key to that play was the fact that the quarterback had plenty of time to look downfield.
1st and 10. Ball on the 50. They'll work from the shotgun. On the ground, the tailback. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Kirk, they really had nothing going on that run.
I'll tell you what, Brad, it's almost like he ran into a brick wall on that play.
It's 2nd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 49. Georgia comes out with 2 tight ends. Moss gives it up the middle, about 8 yards there.
Ball carrier, gain of 8 on the play.
We get 3rd and 3 here. This is the 5th play of this drive. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. And he dropped it. He put a little something extra on that throw, and the receiver mishandled it.
He needed other mitts for that one because it was a hot tamale.
Number 95, back to punt. Number 95, boots it way up there. Number 22, signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 11-yard line. So the offense takes over, and they'll try to figure out this defense as they forced them to punt the last time they had the ball. They'll go to work at the 11. The Longhorns line up with 3 wide. On the ground, up the middle. Juke move, gets past the tackler. Tackle. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground.
Gain of 6 on the play.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 17-yard line. Texas lines up with 3 receivers. The offense is doing everything they can just to call the plays, and right now, they're not having much luck at all. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. He's going left. It's deflected, and it's incomplete.
Number 55, the intended receiver on the play.
Third and 4. Ball on the 17. It's just right. And they got him for a loss. He didn't really have a chance on that play.
Boy, guys, how about the defense on this play? They sniffed that play out from the start.
So they're set to punt this one away. Number 97 gets it off. Williamson fields it to the 42. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
It's all about execution, my friends. We saw them move the football, but they were unable to move it when it mattered most.
But, Lee, I think you have to give credit to this defense. They tightened up when they had to, and they're going to look to do the same here.
Number 34 is the deep back as they line up in the eye. Throws this one out to the right, and they bring him down. What an outstanding play that was.
Yo, that was a perfectly designed pass play. and they ran it to perfection.
First and 10. Ball on the 26. The Bulldogs line up in an I formation. Here's a counter play. He jukes. Gets the tackler, and he puts it on the turf. Number 34 with a recovery, and the offense will keep it after the fumble by the running back.
It's a good thing they can't afford a turnover right now.
Second and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 18-yard line. Their last trip down here was a success. Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown. He's in, got away, and he's tackled. First down, what a pass.
Boy, that was a big-time throw by the quarterback. He did a good job of taking what the defense gives him.
Number 34 lines up in the deep back, I formation. Inside give. He jukes him. And they're in. Touchdown. They called the fullback's number to take it in for the score.
I like it, Brad. I like it. Give it to the big guy and let him go to work.
And he hits the PAT. Let's take a glance now at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Number 5, back deep to return.
Short kick. He didn't get a hold of that one. Number 3 takes it at the 12. Ball is loose. Fumble. Number 54 recovers a loose ball. They'll start this drive at the 26-yard line. Number 11 back in the gun. They're really struggling now as this crowd is going absolutely insane. Steps up. He's in trouble, and he's going to come up with a sack. The linebacker just shot in there and took down the quarterback.
He hardly had time to go through his progressions before the fifth-year senior was in his face.
Second and 13 coming up here. Ball on their own 23. Georgia brings in the nickel here. Fullback on the inside give. And they make the stop. Gain of a yard by the fullback. Third down and 12 to go. Ball on 24. And this stadium is getting loud. Back to pass. Short toss. Complete. And down he goes. Oh, my, that long gain gives him a first down, Coach.
A first down and a nice pass play. Knowing you can convert on third and long will open up your offense a little bit more on first and second. Let's see what they do from here.
First and 10. Ball on the 38. The Longhorns come out in the shotgun. And the snap goes to the back. Brought down. The fullback picks up about 3 yards on that carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
The second down and 7 to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. On the ground with the tailback. And he's going to lose yards on this one. And he couldn't go anywhere on that run.
Nah, he couldn't go anywhere because there was no place for him to run. The defensive front got a good push and knocked that offensive line backwards.
The offense faces another third down as they line it up. This sellout crowd is really making a difference now as these guys can't even call the play. He drops back. Looking. He's rolling left. He's going long. And he's got it! And he's hit hard. That's how you get a first down. Coach?
They took a risk and went for a long ball. And boy, did it pay off. Excellent play call.
First and 10. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. Spin move. And he's taken down. A 4-yard gain by the halfback on the option. About 12 yards out. They line up in an I. On the ground with the tailback. Spinning. They'll bring him down. They get about 5 yards from the halfback. He spins. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Nice tackle to bring him down before he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Solid effort there to break up that play.
And this place is rocking. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Tackle. And the call paid off.
Good call to keep it on the ground. You only need a little bit. Go ahead, get the safe first down. I like the call and good execution.
It's always a good call if it works. In this case, they got enough for the first. So it's a good call.
The intensity of this place is increasing. He's looking. Spins upfield. And they got him for a loss. They just got to the quarterback for the 4th time today.
This offensive line has to be able to protect the quarterback better. They're giving up sacks left and right.
They hand it off. They'll drop him for a loss.
Great job by the defensive lineman here to get a paw on him and put him to the turf.
Drops back to pass. He decides to run with it. Touchdown, Texas! And Kirk, that gives them 2 rushing touchdowns in this game.
Well, let's give some credit also to the offensive line. They opened up some holes so he could get into the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac. Fuel for the soul. Number 35 needs a good bounce for a possible recovery here. Here goes. They don't recover the onside, so they'll really be counting on their defense to come up with a turnover in order to win this thing.
Well, this is the biggest series of the game. A stop here, and they're back in business. But if they give up a touchdown, it's all over.
Moss hands off to the left, and he's stopped behind the line. Just a minute, folks. There's a penalty on that play.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic.
Texas
First
calls
down.
a timeout. It's 1st and 10, ball on the 26-yard line. The Bulldogs line up in a goal line formation. Handoff up the middle. And he's tackled. Texas takes a timeout. It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line with their jumbo package. And they make the stop, and they're going to play keep away and work this clock.
On the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 20.
20-yard line.
Number 34 lines up as a single back. Here's the option. Little shake and bake move. They'll bring him down, and he gains around 3 on that keeper. Texas calls a timeout. Their last trip down here was a success. Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown. He gets it up, and it sails through the upright. Here's the Pontiac drive summary, bringing you fuel for the soul. Georgia lines up for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Number 5 fields it at the 13. He tries to spin. The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. They'll take over at the 29-yard line. This place is getting loud. They'll throw on first down. He's gobbled up in the backfield. That gives this defense 5 sacks on the day.
Guys, when we were at practice this week, we kind of got the feeling that they might run a little no huddle. In fact, here it comes.
Trying to get that home field advantage, and the defense is doing their best to fire up this crowd. Throws. His receiver has it. Excellent play as the quarterback found his receiver for a big gain.
Well, give credit here to the receiver for finding that seam and coming up with a nice gain for the offense.
Number 11 lines up in the shotgun. High snap as he works from the gun. He pump fakes, throws it deep downfield. He got it! Brought down. That was a big catch.
Yeah, but let me tell you, there's really nothing complicated about this passing attack. Somebody on that defense has got to step up and make a play.
In the red zone again. Let's see if it will be another touchdown. Back to pass. They'll drop him for a loss. And there's sack number 6 on the day.
Kirk, who's at fault here? The O-line for not blocking well, or the quarterback for not getting rid of the football?
I'd say you could blame both the offensive line and the quarterback, but don't forget about the receivers. They're not helping matters. They're not getting open. So you're seeing a lot of coverage sacks as well.
Touchdown, Texas! And he tacks on the extra point. It's a done deal here as the final whistle blows. Any final thoughts on this one, Coach?
Well, this one had me on the edge of my seat all game long. Georgia really got all they asked for and more in this contest. Great job by both teams.
And we thank you kindly for participating in NCAA Football 2005. Our final tally in this game, Georgia 31, Texas 28. For Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler with our final goodbye. We'll catch you next time.